Sevens to kill that druid. This druid.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
We apologize for...
Nope.
No.
This is knockdown though.
Yeah, knockdown.
Sevens to kill that
Apparently,
druid.
Put it
we've
on
all
it.
had too many drinks.
Yes.
Wait, 3? I'm playing AoE 4 the whole time.
Oh my god! The whole time.
Yeah, you,
And I apologize
No,
if you're
they're
tuning in
good.
right now.
this is bullshit.
Probably
This
have no
one?
idea what's
Yeah.
going on.
You don't get
but
another
we have
damage
John,
roll.
you know,
He's knocked down though.
Yeah, he's knocked down. Give me
Drunk?
a token.
about 11
Yeah,
out
all
of 10.
tokens.
He's knocked down. Okay.
I know.
Against Jordan, never played
I'm
Circle
gonna
before.
kill him. And
Okay. You
He's
kill him.
about
How you kill him? What are you doing?
10
right
drinks in, got a bottle of vodka on the table.
Another one.
Enjoying himself. Kruger 2 is defeated. Kaya backed up. Pulled Gedrix in.
Kaya napped. I don't really need to deal with this.
John's thrown Kruger around a few times.
Primal. T-Rick.
Yeah.
Gedrix, remember, is strangleholded?
He's
No.
He's
Is he?
in some rough shape.
Strangleholded.
Oh, can advance.
Yeah.
So
towards
no, I won't
He
do
has to
that.
sacrifice his movement or his activation.
Yeah, so I'm
So
not.
double sacrifice movement action.
I won't do that.
No,
Then.
he forced.
Huh?
He forced to stand up.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
there we go.
the port is
Fix
one of
the
the two,
out
and
audio
the
as well.
action is one of the two.
That's
I'm
what we
saying,
got,
but the port
that's what we
is
got Will
an
here for.
action of
He
movement.
stood up.
And then the stranglehold is an action of movement, right?
Yeah, but he has the port to get a in.
I'm saying it's both, because to port you have to sacrifice one or the other, and then you have strangleholds. So
Yeah, I was
so
really
you
banking
don't do
on.
anything.
I was really banking on that guy getting distance.
You can't port and attack. is
No,
what I'm
I
asking.
can't. I can't do either.
Because you're strangleholded and you have to port, so you have to sacrifice both.
I'm not gonna primal get
There
it.
you go.
Plus, I'm pretty sure that those stones have already teleported. So.
Yes, they have.
Yeah, so
that's
they
fine.
can't even. Yeah, they can't even action. There you go.
I'm really quiet.
fuck off.
Is that this one?
Fuck you.
Fuck off.
Any better? Any better? Test.
Fuck off.
Enjoy my vodka.
1, 2, yay.
Yeah, I'm probably talking quiet.
That
I'll
works.
probably talk louder.
Did I get that right? He had to
But I
take a
can't
shot.
see my...
What?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it was a 3-inch area, right?
Yeah.
Fuck
No,
that.
that's
Yeah,
down.
you fucking nailed it. You nailed your 3-inch AoE.
I turned them down because they were kind of loud. So
Alright.
maybe I need to go up.
Hello, 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 hello.
I'm gonna do this. All right. Gedrix, sorry, Gorax,
Yeah.
shifts over here.
Yeah.
So he's on 1. He'll do 2. No, he's gonna primal
Yeah,
the
yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah.
Cool.
I get the 20-second delay.
Pendrake is gonna go.
Yeah.
He's gonna throw in the cloud. He's going to Beast Lore, the Stalker.
Yeah. You're not going down the pipe. You can't charge that far.
Can't walk that far.
So Pendrake is beat Stalker.
What's your plan here? Let's talk about it
Clear's
first.
gonna activate. Full
He
stack.
did though, didn't he?
No, he hasn't gone yet.
He's gone, isn't he?
To do what?
Kruger's gonna charge his model.
He hasn't. He's
You
not
know,
moved.
Where's his fury?
I haven't put it on, but he hasn't not moved.
He never moved.
He didn't do? Okay, cool. You do it.
Yes.
Do his shit.
He's full stack. He's going to. So he is Beast Lord.
Yeah.
He's going to
Well, how do I
CK this
turn-
stone.
Well, how do I turn up the
2
audio
inches?
on this? Like
So then, yeah.
out. Mike, is that this one?
Yeah. It's fucking from there to there.
Yeah. But give me. So you guys 6 or no? You got 5.
Oh, okay. Okay.
5.
Do I need this thing?
I'm gonna spend 4.
Okay, keep that 0.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
so
TK. I'm gonna TK this guy. 2 inches forward.
Oh, okay. So I turn this one
three.
on.
No,
I'll be
three.
ling
Three.
These two, so if you're finding that they're too loud,
You bring it down.
bring those down. Probably this one's low.
1, 2.
And that's what these are.
Huh?
He's wearing his mic,
So you got 3 left.
This guy's mic on.
and that's you.
Okay.
So if you find your low, you can always turn that.
Right, because I can't. That's the only one I can't. I guess I can't hear myself.
Fine.
Test. Yeah, okay, that seems better. That seems better.
Okay, we're done talking about fishing.
I
I told you we were done anyway. Contact.
The audio for me should be better. I can hear myself. So
I'm gonna aim. Stacking movement. Shoot that guy.
I don't know what that means.
6s. Hit.
Oh, because maybe it's
I'll stay here.
it's all of his work stuff.
Uh,
Yeah, it was this. It was this 3.
I just thought.
I knew this was my microphone. I wasn't sure if this turned me up or not. But now I can hear myself in the headphones.
No line set there, guy? I don't think it is. Nothing like. Oh.
Very
Yes, I did.
clean play coming from John with the laser.
That guy, actually.
Really important call here for him.
This one.
Oh.
Stealth.
Now, how do you have on?
Because the stone is stealth. So that guy? I'm going to shoot that guy. I'm going to buy one.
You're 12 inches, yeah?
Rat 8.
It's 12
Depth 6. Fully within 10. Yeah. 9.
Probably.
Almost close 10.
This is close to trying to shoot the back druid. We'll slide some models around here.
The only models in that. Oh, we go see. Okay, so I couldn't have boosted. Cool.
Yeah,
So they like
cool.
Kruger
You
Avalanche.
gotta check range.
You check range,
Yes.
and then you declare a boost.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shift 3. Actually,
Because you couldn't have
miss.
boosted if
That's
you
a
couldn't
miss.
attack.
And shift 3.
Yeah. You couldn't have boosted if you couldn't attack. You couldn't have done it.
No, totally.
That's
I'd
go for it.
PK,
Yeah,
like to
well,
speak to how impressive it
Shoot,
is
miss. I'm on
that Captain Haddock is
Really,
really,
try to shoot him. And I was out of range.
really holding
missed.
his own
I'm
after
so
drinking
on
an
two.
entire bottle of vodka.
So you're shooting? What are you doing
it's
now?
very conveniently
missed-
placed on the
I
stream.
missed
Though. You
him.
cannot actually see the bottle.
No, that's all right. We, as
Exactly.
in Moose
That's why I
Machine,
spent
I
it.
may
No
or
product
may not.
placement.
No, I
what are you
pretty
doing?
much
To miss him.
may or may not
Done.
promote an alcoholic
No, that's it.
substance every time.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's very important for the viewers to understand that I am a raging
Primal
alcoholic,
D4?
and whatever problem you have in your life is eclipsed
This guy's gonna charge?
by my drinking issues.
He's gonna take 2.
All right, Glorp, we'll try to clear up the circle versus circle, but
Who's charging though?
we don't really know what's going on.
No,
Photo
they're
stalker.
too drunk for us to understand.
Yes, you take two.
One of the players doesn't know what he's doing.
probably
He's wishing that he had his Legion list right now because he's a horrible
If he
cheater.
was playing Ethagrosh,
If
you'd have won
he,
already.
if he had E-Thags,
I
this
would.
game would have been over 20 turns ago.
You know what? Fuck you guys.
Like he would have won. They
20 turns
would
ago.
have been like
Hey,
5 minutes
Do you
before
wanna-
they
do you wanna
talked about the
pick up
game.
the models and let me
He would have
get
just
my
been like,
E-Thags?
"I
Watch
win."
your hand.
Give me the points.
Fine.
It would have been weird.
And the street cred.
And the street cred.
You take
And
out
then he
John
would have got a
McNeil.
neck tattoo.
You take out John
There's
McNeil
no
twice
way
in
to
one
not.
day.
Yeah.
All right.
But then he would have got a neck
Six,
tattoo and probably a
This
flat
guy.
hat.
There's a high.
No, yeah.
It's gonna hit 7, 9.
I don't know if any of the people on the stream, the 2 people that are watching the
Seven's
show
a
right
hit.
now, if they've
Okay,
been to
so
Hamilton.
11.
But there is
Don't.
a shitload of neck tattoos here.
Neck tattoos is the thing down here.
Neck tattoos,
Three,
flat
4 to
billed
3.
hats,
I don't
and
think we.
Well, we also there was a country music festival thing.
do you think neck tattoos
there.
are
Starter's
country?
taking damage, man.
I don't know how to explain it,
I don't
but
get it.
we're in Hamilton, so anything can happen.
I don't know. There's a
John.
whole lot of drunken young
John
ladies.
Ryan,
No,
Duke Ryan.
I don't know.
He's country
Here's a
superstar.
marker.
Some country superstar was
Okay,
there.
next one.
I don't know, but apparently I'm a
7
famous
hits,
podcaster.
right?
By the way, if any of you played
9,
me,
yeah.
you get an extra point. Did you guys hear that? Isn't that badass?
Dice off.
No, none of you played me though.
3.
Yeah,
You're all
we
too
played.
scared.
7,
Tomorrow,
right?
For
Dice
Iron
off
Arena.
7.
tomorrow I'm hashtag Cephalix all day. So
Okay.
if you want to get extra points,
Functional.
extra
We're
skulls.
thinking-
I've never played against syphilis. I want to play.
I'd like
Bring
to
it
do
on.
I'd like to do it as well.
I have 2 choices.
Alright. So you're talking stalker?
Yeah, that's the time it's gonna
one
happen.
vehicle.
Hashtag Cephalix all day.
So it
It's gonna be glorious.
looks like we've got the stalker in on
boosted.
I'm gonna
stalker
negotiate 3.
boosting.
I have my solution for Force
Man,
Wall.
our fury.
As long as I'm playing Cephalix, I have one solution for Force Wall.
Fuck,
Texas.
give you a
Done. Yeah.
Warping strength, obviously.
Well, I only have one solution. It's sexist. So.
Yeah,
That's pretty much the only thing.
He's book lord.
Do we know what's going on the stream right
That
now?
warp
Do we have
knows
what?
a lot
Do we know
about
what's going
your
on
beast.
over here? There's,
I'm trying to
plus-
follow. So
what's
we have a
your armor?
stalker charging in on the other
Plus
stalker.
three.
He's got beast lore on
trying to figure out what's going
on him, so it's
I
boosted to
didn't
hit.
think you could, and somebody told me you could.
Yeah, you can. It's a model, man.
It is, and I was like,
that's the one dude that plays
It's target friendly model unit.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's stupid. It's so stupid.
Yeah. Hendrik.
11
Yeah.
is.
Sorry. What was the first? What was
14 or 4.
I totally thought it was
14
It is.
damage
Warrior
to the stalker.
unit.
It was like
That is not a warrior.
No, and that's fine. I won't do my stalker.
that is the dude. That is the dude.
That's fine.
I looked at it and I'm just like, wait, so your entire
Hits
army is
regular?
corporeal.
Yeah.
I looked down at my
Damage.
Crix army and I'm like, there's no fucking
What
magic
was the
weapons
damage
aside.
Did you, Shane? Did you just look up beast lore?
Yeah, I did. It's warrior model. So,
So John put
I'm gonna not have a
beast lore on the stalker,
And
which
then
is
it's like, no, it's not that bad.
definitely not legal.
Right? You
No,
won,
you
right?
give it to your caster,
lost against
and
that.
then it goes on.
No.
Okay.
Wait, what round?
It was Haley too, and I just could not crack his armor. So he clocked out.
So much for the stalker.
Okay, so you did that. So what's next?
Star one.
Stormwall
Just a
became
charge attack.
Stormwall's never.
Second attack, second attack.
Buy it. Please spit.
No, you're gonna do the second attack.
You're fisting?
8 sixes to
It
hit.
doesn't look like that.
6 to hit.
Did you roll
No,
a
you should
triple
totally
one
get
this
it.
weekend?
Yeah, okay, fine. You
No.
just go to it. No, you be,
Horrible
no, you
every
can
time,
pose
man.
it.
You're like, hey,
Yeah,
everybody,
yeah.
I have an announcement to
Okay,
make.
do
I
your
rolled a
damage.
triple
What you
one.
got?
Minus 1.
Did you?
What's it minus 1 for?
16.
You thought that was your
This
fist.
weekend?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Rare.
2?
He
But
promised.
it has to
Actually, I believe part of
Three
Forcewall.
or 6.
Part of Forcewall's list is you cannot roll triple ones. It's in the list.
fine.
now.
You
cannot
they just added that. It's
run,
in the
you
rules.
not that good of a list.
roll.
ADR makes it really good.
ADR makes it
5.
ridiculous.
Cock. Yeah, you missed.
Add to it. Five.
What? So tell me what about ADR makes it ridiculous? Because these are things
Retribution
I never
is probably, I think, the best faction for ADR because they have so many
3. I was already at
2-point solos and 10-point modules
that
that do completely different roles that you need in certain matchups.
Okay, so you can
Things like
you can literally
Discordia-
change an entire list. In
Just by swap, like Stormfall Archers versus Riflemen versus Strike Force, all 10 points, like double
Because
Stormfall.
this is something I don't. I mean,
sometimes triple
yes,
six.
I play Master tournaments all the
Triple
time, but I never bother with ADR. It's like I play
Yeah.
solid lists and that
Yeah.
I'm happy with. And I
Well, it's
don't play-
different. It's different on different factions.
Exactly.
I mean, some of them, I tried a bit of it with Circle and Cassius and Kaya 2. Definitely doable, but it wasn't for me. I mean, it was the end. I'm getting around to the end of my rotation for factions right now. So,
Yeah, pretty much.
but Force Wall, I mean, swapping out
Yeah, being able to swap out that
10
many.
points is perfect because all their jacks are 10 points. Like most of their jacks are 10 points.
Yeah, so I'm 8 with initial dot.
Discordia does everything different than like a Phoenix.
But Lars
And
can make a
Imp
few
Paradise,
times.
like
Well, that's
with those,
important. I
like
mean,
those 10-point modules, because Riflemen ignore stealth.
What?
Strike Force ignore everything but stealth.
Right.
Stormfalls have AOE
Sure.
and boosted POW 12s.
I guess
Okay,
it's
so
not as
it's-
I
important
don't
as
think you
ADR
can kill him.
to a certain
Okay,
degree.
next, what's
The
up?
problem is because
Because ADR also so far has always been casters that
Yeah,
are
I'll
kind
do
of
this.
like, oh,
You
please
can
play
also
these because
not
nobody else plays them.
yeah, Ret has less
What?
total casters,
So it's easier for them to
You
be
can
an
also
ADR.
so it's easier for decent ones, especially like Force Wall obviously is a new tier,
Yep.
and new tiers that have been coming out have been a lot better
How
than.
do you feel about the idea of removing tiers from competitive play?
I love it. I can't stand tiers.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat.
No,
I think
I've
no,
played
that's like
Bradagus.
turn.
I've played
nothing worse
Bradagus.
than having a caster you understand be completely altered.
Yeah,
No, that's my
Yeah.
fucking fury.
and I've played
bro.
Bradagus, and he'd be perfectly fine without
Okay,
the free
so-
watcher.
No,
Did him,
he's a
did
good
him. What
caster
you got? You
on
got
his own.
nothing left.
Yeah.
Thing.
Doors,
I
you
mean,
got
if you learn how to play him, if you didn't rely on the
No,
tier,
it's not so
Yeah,
awesome.
you run them the same way.
The
You just don't. You get 5 watchers instead of 6 or whatever.
well, that's good. I'm glad somebody agrees. I mean, most people don't because
So you're done?
I think like
Yes, you
like
sure?
Masters
Yeah.
or just have a like a no tiers event.
I agree with you. Totally. Full on. How do you feel about tiers in Masters? Would you like to see them more of them, less of them? Would you like to cancel them entirely?
Yeah.
it seems like tiers. There's very much hit or miss, and when it hits, it's retarded. Body or soul.
That's the problem.
And when it
Why do we
misses,
need?
It's Signar. Like
Fucking pull
you
that
never see a
motherfucker
Signar
out.
tier unless somebody's playing it for shits and giggles.
Well, that's the thing. That's
Because they haven't had a new one in a long time.
well, but from a competitive.
For example, because they were the first tiers, they were kind of experimenting.
No,
with
Retribution were.
Retribution was the first tier.
If I,
But from,
what if I
Yeah.
poker?
but
Well,
from a
they're-
competitive play point of view, I mean, especially with a game like this, you want to have balanced
Exactly.
games for
Now you're
everybody
engaging.
across the
Okay.
board. And when you throw
What if I
something
fucking
down,
poker in? Just fucking kill your ass.
sort of as an aftermath,
asshole.
without the balancing, it suddenly
What's
it
the
changes
defense?
the game, changes the meta.
15?
I think that's what most people. That's what
So
most people's
eights?
argument is that they don't get the same amount of
Do
testing.
I have ways to mitigate this?
They don't get the same amount of testing.
Absolutely.
I get to your a
Oh,
theme
the
list.
Druids, that way
There's
to
usually
fucking get you
like
lowered
a
down.
fluff
You
thing
could-
built
I
around
could
it,
knock you
something
down
cool that they
with
want
that.
to
We
do.
wanted to sell some models because nobody buys
be
this.
bullshit.
Or,
Even if
Or
it's not that, I
anything
mean,
else
but,
other than
like
knocking you
Bradigus,
down with
obviously
bullshit?
they made him to make wolves better, so they're gonna sell wolves no
So,
matter
sold
what.
like
Kill the beast.
a ridiculous amount of wolves.
Oh, of course. So
So
they're gonna
all
do, they're
of
gonna
all
they're gonna
the
do
wolves
that.
that they've been sitting on for the last 10 years that nobody
also-
wanted to buy.
But it also gave people that bought those models because they thought they looked cool
Okay, goes in dog piles.
place to play them, right?
I pulled
Let's
this
ask the
one over here.
Glorp, the viewers. We've got 3 viewers right now, which is awesome. How do you guys feel about tier lists? Should we keep them?
No,
Should we
okay,
get rid of them?
whatever. She
Feel free to
fucking
answer
charged
in
the
the
fucker.
chat.
I don't
We
fucking
may
care.
be slightly
Lars,
inebriated, so our answers might be a little bit more aggravated than usual, but I am
What?
anti-tier. I'd like to see tiers removed from competitive
I'm
play.
saying Lars is gonna
I'm gonna
charge
be
the
straight up.
year,
Even in
fucking
like just
attack.
masters.
She's
Well, that's basically
Iron
competitive
Gauntlet's
play.
okay with
I'm
three
not
lists
fucking wa- I'm
with a
not doing
3-list
shit.
format,
Alright, yeah.
but tier lists
Okay,
plus ADR.
But Iron Gauntlet's
I keep
supposed
Force
to be where it's
Evolution.
at.
My plan is
Three-list
for
format
fucking
is
Lars
something,
to charge
but-
him, her to
I
charge,
mean, painted lists and it's supposed to be
these
the best of the
fuckers
best.
to pull him
I'd
over
like to
here
see
so he
more.
can fucking charge.
I'm down with seeing it removed.
Because they
No, fuck
do
it.
run steamrollers that are no tiers,
That's a good one.
and they run steamrollers that are just tiers.
Okay,
Really?
Lars,
Yeah.
first
I
up.
mean, we had them at TempoCon. It was
Oh, so Signar
it's
loses.
called Blood,
like-
Sweat, and Tears.
So
No,
Signar's the
Zero.
tier.
Epic Kane.
That's
Here
true.
Epic
you
Kane
go
with
here.
the 3.
All the
Gun
light
mages?
jacks and all the gun mages.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can bring it. Come on.
Yeah,
No, you
it
can.
starts
I can hear
free,
you.
right?
From
You
where
can come like
were.
right here,
What's up,
Shane.
niggas?
Shane, if you
That's
Shane,
how
if you
we're
stand
playing.
here,
Round
we can
one.
see you.
Number one.
This is
That was
Shane.
epic
Alright,
bags, man.
we're still talking about tier lists.
Yeah, we're in tier
Okay,
lists.
okay.
talking about what we're talking
This is like
I got
I'm
free
sorry,
charges,
he was going
right?
to dogpile
Yeah, I got
something.
free
He
charges?
just doesn't need
Okay.
to. Everything is within walking range.
Yes.
Eat that grush.
Yeah.
Totally one
defense?
Yeah, Borkus tiers.
Eat that grush. But okay.
Yeah, trolls.
Whatever. It's
I think
that grush with the letter.
I think
With
trolls.
swords.
I think trolls really suffers from the tier saturation as well. I mean,
About 12.
Runes of War is a staple. It's been a staple for a
Bullshit.
very
So
long
3.
time.
you mean
And
that they
when you're
do a
playing
lot of-
trolls, you're like, I almost have to bring Runes of War, or I almost now Calandra is coming back all of a sudden because
That's a problem
Fuck
with
you, I need
trolls,
eights,
though.
right?
It's not a problem with tiers. Because if they had a tier,
no,
like,
those tiers exist.
wait, the
boosted.
body and soul exists, and that's a good tier list.
Hard A.
But Cricks can also play other
Nope.
things. Trolls, not by definition, but by I guess difficulty of their.
Okay, but body and soul, if you're a Crix player, you're not like
Six.
because body and soul or stuff in the meta exists. I need to play body and
6 to
soul.
4.
It's not that way.
What do you need to play?
Five.
Because the only tier list they play evolutionary elementalism,
Yeah, because
and they play Runes of War.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah, but if you don't play one of those, you're missed. There's matchups that you can't handle.
Like what?
It's the same with Circle with Brad.
Like I won't say that
Oh,
they're
no,
not
you don't.
excellent
You're-
tier lists
you're a
that
tier
add
list
a lot to the
He
faction.
fucking charges next,
What
right?
they,
He gets the
yeah,
what do they
you-
answer specifically that
Stop talking
doesn't
about
get
my
answered by
tier
anything?
list.
I don't know. Like I'm not as
Like,
experienced with trolls,
she says
but
plus
it's
two.
the
I
same.
also am not.
It's the same that as
I just don't
Circle.
play them. So
You
I never even look
play
at them, I
Bradigus
never-
or
POW 12 or something.
you lose to Bradigus.
POW 11.
Well, that's the problem. When you have
Patty.
game-changing tier lists, whenever and
So she's gonna charge.
we have an expert Force Wall player here that's tired and doesn't want to talk to us.
Okay,
Wow,
so Matt
you
8,
motherfucker.
6s on charge here.
I hope.
Yeah, no, me.
I'm
Matt's
sorry if I'm
definitely
offending
better.
anybody. Please don't be offended.
I need another dice.
What's that? Glorp? Glorpy's not a fan.
can't.
He likes tier lists that do really interesting things like Orca's tier list and
dice.
Boomhaller's factions, but I don't like tier lists
Guys,
of
give
Doom
me a
Shavers.
fucking this. Give me a
I
cup.
don't share dice. No.
There we go. I found it.
Correct. Meat Mountain isn't tier. Meat Mountain is just a strong list that has
There
come
you
to
go.
play.
You got fucking trip sixes.
Yeah, no, Meat
Fuck
Mountain's
you.
different because a lot of different casters
so
can
this
play
is
Meat
power
Mountain.
12.
But I mean,
It's just two
I mean,
ones.
Runes of Wars and Calandras.
It's
Almost like you almost have
These
to
are
take
two
one or the
wars
other.
Just to go back to the stream for a second.
Yeah,
there
no.
are two
17.
very drunken players
17 to your
that
4.
are just now at this point completely just arguing about what
That's
they
pretty
roll.
much fucking dead.
And
as far
apparently,
as my count is
apparently,
concerned.
Captain Haddock will not allow anybody to touch his dice but him. And
I will not share dice.
I hope
with that
he
man.
has
You took
murdering things,
17 and you took fucking
Which
how much
should be
Lars
how
do?
it's
You
at.
did like
Hang
10?
on, I gotta go. How about
maybe?
Jordan? He's
No.
never circled before.
no, he needs to
blocks-
circle harder.
He needs to circle hard.
Circle
I
harder,
just rolled
Jordan.
fucking trip sixes. Fuck you.
No, I think Signar's due for
How many
a
blocks
new
do you got left?
theme list. I think.
I mean,
He's gotta
I
be
agree with
fucking
you, and I
dead.
disagree. I think Signar is so
Yeah, he's
strong on
fucking
its
dead.
own. And the problem with Signar is Mercs.
Yeah.
The problem with Signar is that every
I
time you
rolled
get a
two
great
fifty.
tier list, it can be like the siege tier list where you get to just lay down a bunch of trenches. That's a great list. The problem is then you have to give up all the great stuff.
Yeah.
You have to stop taking
No,
all
you
the great
fucking
mercs
moves
that
up
would be
easy and
And I
amazing.
think that's how they
Speed
should make
7?
tiers.
Is just make it
But
like
they've
open.
been
What's the speed?
no, they make
Oh,
them like
for-
Signar. Like Signar is an example of
That's exactly so.
specific tiers
Okay, you're
that aren't
actually-
overpowered.
you're right.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean, they're
fine,
well
chill,
done. There's
chill.
like those are the old ones, but I feel like the
think
most
that-
recent tier lists that we've gotten have been really good. We have Body and Soul. We have
Yeah.
Bradigus. We have
He knows how to
Druids.
sixes. I'm back.
There you go. There you go. Well, I think the problem is the no.
I mean, Kaya 2's last Sue the Savage Beast
he's
is
not-
amazing,
and,
but
and no negative comment to the guys. The problem with the giving, Glorp says the problem with giving Signar a usable tier list is that they're so strong already. I would argue that Signar are strong and they win. I mean, they're top.
Why are we talking about Signar?
Yeah,
in
he's
a lot
right.
of great competitions,
but he's right. No one like if they made a
Seven?
decent tier list, people
Seven,
probably wouldn't play
14?
it
Well, the thing about
because they have too many options.
Signar's problem is
But
that
Crick
as soon as you
somehow
make
got Body and Soul to play Cephalix.
Come here.
Which
Right,
way?
like Cephalix
Right.
needed more shit.
Right, like they
Well,
like
for the
Privateer
most
Press
part, as
found a
soon as you
way.
take a tier list, though, you lose all your mercs. Signar is very reliant on
Force
mercs,
me,
so
no,
they're
Yeah,
like
but we're not talking about
Anastasia
that.
Debray. Oh, sorry.
No, you're right on par with this. That's
But what if
exactly
they make a
what we're saying
Merc tier list?
Miss.
Who's going to bring a merc tier list, though? Who hires mercs in the?
No, I mean
because most
Signar
tier lists
that takes Merc units.
Most tier lists are based in fluff. So who's going to be taking mercs in fluff?
Anybody can write a fluff story.
I guess so.
I know.
Look at like for example, Crix,
Bad placement.
Cephalix.
Yep.
Yeah, but
Body and Soul.
they've always been allied.
I think what we can all agree on.
I know.
Here's the thing. I think we
Okay.
can all agree that we want. And
Or who owned Cephalix models before that, right?
Cephalix are the greatest
No,
faction
no, I
ever
didn't, but
created.
I didn't own any
And
Cricks
what we
before
need,
that,
is,
so.
what we need is 10 more Cephalix casters with exactly everything else exactly the same. So you just get to swap casters. Which would be the greatest thing ever.
We
But
just love Cephalix, but let's
they
move
are.
on from
They
that.
are amazing, and
No.
they will win all the games. Your Ethagrosh, done. If I just throw Cephalix into it,
Cephalix and everything.
Jordan's gonna punch me in the face.
Yeah, he is.
He's just gonna run over and deck me. That's how he's gonna win.
Well, the theoretical thing about tier lists is you're supposed to lose models in order to gain
I
bonuses,
win
right?
if I'm like
But-
here, but I'm not. So I probably
they just-
lose.
How do you win?
Because
So
of
there's some
the
drunken
fucking
shenanigans
Getter
going on. They're
charges
just
Getter,
gonna
and it's over.
argue about some things because they're drunk.
Probably still time.
Use
Captain
your
Haddock.
druids.
What do you mean?
Drew the shit out of that
I
Getterix.
did drew the fucking shit. He's knocked fucking down. I'm saying if Kai's fucking here, Getter charges, it's over. He's knocked down.
So roll
Is he
some
knocked
dice.
down already?
Yeah, but fucking Kai's in the way because I placed her like a bitch.
Spirit door.
Drunken placement.
No,
is
no,
the
you
problem.
can't
Counter activation.
Just
Today-
fucking walk
Like,
over.
in between, right? She's like right
Can we help
there.
you?
Black charge, just walk.
I am Chandler, the girlfriend. I just need to know where he is exactly.
He's
because
sleeping.
Chandler
Some big black girl.
Oh.
It's fine.
He's sleeping up.
Sorry.
Hot buddy right now?
Okay.
Don't listen to John. Don't please, please
Sorry.
don't listen.
Excuse me. Sorry, guys.
Really?
Chandler's in my room. Okay.
Stop
okay.
crying. We're trying to play a game.
Yeah. Somebody sub in for me. Okay.
Fucking, I don't know how to druids and shit. All right, what's going on? Why are shit's moving? Is it?
My stones.
Wait,
are,
I didn't end my turn yet. What just happened?
What are you doing?
What? I don't know what just happened.
Fuck off.
You can't just have a turn now. It's my turn.
On you.
Getterix hasn't even activated yet.
No, dude.
Seriously?
Neck tattoos.
All right, so let's bring in Paul. Paul, we're talking about tier lists right now. We're having a great conversation. We're going to bring Paul in. Paul's,
get some constructive,
Paul's our local Signar
never-
Prey expert, I call him.
He's a local Signar player.
Local
If you want to
Signar
talk
player.
about themeless
Drones that
and
were in the
Signar,
way?
you talk to Paul.
Yeah. If you
say
are
fuck
like,
you?
hey, what's going to be really cool with Signar this week? Paul's in on it. How do you feel about tier lists? We tried to ask
think
our
the
local
Gorax is
tier
still
list
alive.
expert, but he wouldn't talk to us.
Honestly, I love tier lists. Honestly, I love tier lists. They're especially in Signar,
He is not taking
mostly because I spend so much time playing Nemo, and it's just lightning everywhere. It fits so well in the theme, and he
lines are his damage.
adds so much to what's coming along. Most of Nemo's tiers are basically exactly what you want to be bringing.
So he's basically going opposite of every other Signar player who's like, screw tier lists because I never use them because Signar tier lists kind of are just going to make me buy some models. They make me buy trenchers because every Signar tier list is like, you need 18 million trenchers and one of those gunner dudes. Yeah.
Long gunners?
Yeah.
Long gunners.
Why I think I like.
Those are great lists. Those are they make you think about
But
stuff.
they also make you buy models.
From
a business
Sorry, we have
perspective.
Shane stepping in to
perspective, yeah.
help out Jordan how to run to his room.
Sorry.
You know, they do a lot for the community, and think about
This is looking pretty
how
bad
many
for,
of those tier lists are
for John.
actually broken. That you can't, if you prepare
Sorry,
for
Jake.
it.
That's what I'm talking about. They're not a broken tier list, but I think also to go on a different tactic on that. I truly believe, as a player, that if you play something like a model or a unit enough times, you can find better uses for it. You can find different ways for it to work. You can find the jank within the model if you play it a bunch. Tier lists, to go to the opposite of what I was saying for the last 20 minutes.
Yeah, how we hate tier lists. Yeah.
The one thing that tier lists do in Signar, which we agree that Signar tier lists kind of work, is they force you to play models you'd never play, which force you to learn how to play that model better.
True.
For a lot of cases, yeah. Now, Signar has some of the most ridiculously bad tiers.
Yep.
Kane 2, for example.
The Gunmage one?
No. Kane 1's Gunmage tier is amazing. It's an awesome
Oh, it's
crit drop.
legit. It's super
Total
legit.
legit drop. But Kane 2's tier, you've got Kane 2, who really just wants to spend his focus shooting. And he's got a range amplifier, so he's got +5 range on all of his spells. And what's his tier requirement? Take 2 Lancers.
Yeah. Which
Oh. The exact thing that he
counted to
does not want.
But Lancers are not a horrible thing to have. To be honest.
but two?
But two of
But
them.
two of
is
them?
kind of a waste. So burn a bunch of points just for the hell of it.
Exactly. And
Which is what tier list shouldn't be, but yeah.
Hello?
Trying to follow up on this game here. See what Shane's actually doing here.
Whatever Getters had, I should probably be
what's
close
Shane up to these days?
Is that Stalker still alive? No idea.
That's a
No, there ain't no beer, no
Yeah.
primal stalker.
Primal Stalker, right? He's Primal.
Goddamn Canada.
He's going to attack.
So Shane, what's happened here? I don't know if anyone on the stream has picked this up, but we literally went from a dude who knows nothing about Circle to one of our local Circle.
Shane's Stalker's dead?
Stalker's dead from Laris and Kaya.
Right, of course.
Getterix trampled over, stones, murdered the other Getterix.
Wait,
As you expect.
who
As
trampled?
I understand,
Oh, okay.
because Getterix had been knocked down, crit fished by the Druids.
Okay. Gedrix was knocked down.
That's what Jordan was yelling about, so
He
that's
was.
what I'm rolling with.
1, 2, 3.
Well, yeah, because the Druids knocked Getterix down.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
So Gedrix is dead?
Shit happens sometimes, yeah. So as far as I understand, Chromac has stones, Gorax, and Magic on the table.
Or sorry, signs of points.
All right.
Signs
Knock
of
her down.
points is that
Just knock her down.
Just can you just tip that model over, please?
Use your opportunity to put her down.
Jack Marshall Lancers.
Yeah, that's
That would be
pretty
dumb.
solid.
I'd do that. Yeah, that'd be fun.
The closest I ever came to that was a Jack Marshall Firefly, the Sword Knights,
Yeah.
just as a flank bot.
Yeah, that makes sense.
makes sense, but
There's no answer. There's no,
I really like
it's like,
Marc-Andre
would you like to
running
be first
the Hunter on the gun mages with Haley 2 right now.
dude's tough, you know?
Temporal Accelerated Hunter.
I was on the receiving of the
Exactly.
end of that this afternoon.
Oh, God.
It is incredibly unpleasant to have 15 boxes put on your storm wall before the game starts.
Yeah, I saw him snipe out the only game he actually lost in the Masters today. He sniped out Janissa, Runes of War, top of 1. Because they get extended deployment, right?
Yep.
An extra 2 inches, but he can shoot 3 inches into the deployment zone if he wants.
Well, exactly.
Temporal acceleration and
Between temporal acceleration, snipe.
AD and snipe. Oh, so funny, so good.
Well, I mean,
Him down.
Go fast, go fast, go fast. Do something
I used to do
simple.
something similar with the
Then I did not take
Haley 2's Stormbringers tier. Because the crazy thing with that
Yeah,
is...
Stormbringers is pretty. It's used. People use it.
Sure, absolutely, absolutely. But you've got advanced move on a Stormstrider,
Yep.
and you can TK it forward, temporal accelerate it,
Yeah,
and
okay.
then you're dropping 3 defender shots into
all the things
into the advanced deployment, and it leaps around the whole freaking place.
Knock her down.
That's a lot of leaps.
Yeah.
Leaps.
Yeah, if you're lucky, you'll take out a whole unit.
John going in the tank. I don't know what he's got.
super legit. The problem is, you now have to have a whole bunch of fucking models
Knock the bitch down.
that you now have to do shit with. Like, it's super legit, but you're super taking up your time.
I then think more Nebra with Deathshock Nightmare.
So my learning thing was next time I do Sweep Machine, I take something simple, a simple feat turn, like Peace Striker. Peace Striker, you just go
4.
okay for 1 turn you can't kill a dude.
4 shots.
Totally sucks up your. If you're gonna go with the time, Jake, if you're just gonna be like, I'm gonna run you down on time every time, I run a model up. He has Arcane Shield.
I will do the
I
bare
feed.
minimum to this.
You have to
So
spend
he's clearly looking
a
like
whole turn
9
trying to kill
degrees
that
this
model
way.
because he's sitting there dominating your zone or whatever.
Yep.
And then turn 2, I transfer Arcane Shield onto another Jack, run him up. Turn 3, transfer Arcane Shield up to another Jack, run him up. So you got 4 Jacks in your list. One that was a shitty cheap one that you did your feet turn on, that he spent forever trying to kill. Then you run Ironclad, Old Rowdy, Stormclad, a bunch of really high armored dudes with Arcane Shield on. Then that runs down their time. They just have to deal with it. I can't charge, I can't do anything because there's a model in my way. Deal with it, deal with it, deal with it. If I was running on that time jack. The other way to
Speed
go...
machine, yeah.
I mean, the problem with anything like Haley or whatever, you can't. You're using up your own time.
Oh, it's true.
The Cray thing was a brilliant plan, though, too. 'Cause,
And you have less. You don't have that many attacks when you're running. Less like small battle group, high points though. So
you don't,
less time.
You don't want to throw all your
Just high value attacks.
Yeah. I think Horde's have an
Couple
easier
guns.
time, honestly. 'Cause you just jank it up. And
Yeah, and
worst
just
comes to
over
worst,
and just
you-
overfill everybody on Fury.
Oh, worst comes to worst, saying, oh no,
My friends.
Here,
My-
friends.
Well, I mean,
my
this
friends.
is it's exactly what Owen, the guy that won Speed Machine, was doing. Is he's playing a 5 Fury caster, no
Management.
no Fury management.
Yeah, yeah.
And he just
Mangled Metal, Susan Claw, yeah.
Ran them up.
used as much Fury as he needed,
That works.
took back what he could,
Just.
let him frenzy.
Usually, or something dies. Yeah,
Just
something dies, whatever.
Have
Yeah.
the right amount of packs to kill you.
Because that's what basically you're doing with your
John,
uh,
John's got something.
Oh, John's leaning on the
gonna play.
table. He's looking at some things and moving some stuff.
Here.
Problem is they're both playing circles, so he's just moving chains models in his spot. And I have this.
Yeah, it's not just that they're both playing circle, but they're both playing John's circle.
Yeah, they're both playing my. I move my own model. That's good.
Craziness.
3.5. I'll give 3.5 there. That's 5. That's cool. Cool. 5. I need to go 11. 5.5. So about 5. 5 is cool. So this guy's gonna go to 5.
Oh, this is a good combo, guys. Good work.
He's gonna
We've
go
created
for the
some
knockdown.
created some controversy with their. We're up to 7 viewers, by the way.
Yeah, it looks
That's
like
something to
the
talk
about. That's great.
Australian
At-
or the East
At 4:19
Eastern time
a.m.
zones. Yeah, for the record, it's 4:19 in the morning here, Eastern Standard Time.
It's almost 5 a.m.
Mike right now, who's just gonna wake up and be fresh faced and just.
He's got to drive. Let's just go with that.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I'd like to not die.
Yeah, I'd like to sleep in the car while he drives us home. And you know what? You know what I'll probably do? Sleep in the car while he drives me home.
To be fair, we have this one game going. There is actually one other game going on in the hall right now, in the back corner. And then we have quite a few people just hanging around, drinking.
Is that an actual thing?
Yeah, so they stole her phone, and, like her money, and her wallet, a bunch of shit. And they're like,
All right.
Mission control.
it's pretty intense.
What happened?
So Chandler's girlfriend got like jumped by a bunch of black kids. Her and her girlfriend got jumped by a bunch of black kids who like
Outside?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
who like stole all his shit.
Okay. Why did you
He's already kind of cheated.
No. Yeah, I muted that. I guess that makes more sense. Okay.
You asked.
Yeah, sorry, we just muted it and then some random thing happened to girlfriends of players.
I shall leave you guys in capable charge of my stream.
Yep, sounds good. Thanks,
I'm
Will.
really not doing anything at this point other than instigating riots.
Top 7.
Basically.
Armor is.
Force riots need much instigating.
No. Man, I'm tired.
Yes. Kills.
I'm feeling I haven't had anything right.
Doesn't the Iron Gauntlet finals start in 4 hours?
Yes.
It's 8 o'clock, right?
Yep.
All right, guys, we will be streaming the Iron Gauntlet finals. Yeah, at about 8 a.m. Probably start around 8:39 actually for the stream.
Do you
But
mind if I put this stone here?
you will have someone much more experienced and sober and awake because he's sleeping right now. Marc Andre probably will come do it. Hopefully.
I know, the one piece of black.
I know it's
believe that's
Crix
the plan.
on Crix matchup.
Damaged or no?
Their semifinals, they played Edeni, Body and Soul for Bryn versus Dave Beauchamp, who's played P. Scar.
Yep.
So it'll be interesting to see what they drop against each other.
Walk out. Half. Pick up this guy and throw him at the other stone.
Oh my god. What are you doing, John?
It needs to be like there. Like wherever the other stone was, which was like right beside Kaya, it needs to be as close as possible. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep, looks like he's going for a two-handed throw.
So,
Hit the stone. Throw at the stone.
5. Primal. Primal takes me to.
The power tag.
I was trying to think distance. I might move this in.
You get +2 strength.
It doesn't matter. It's fine.
Probably strength 8.
My whole point, I might tuck this one in like there, right behind Kaya.
John moving the stone around like he can.
The whole
Just
point was
swing
the
and thing.
stone was 5 inches away. I can't put something closer than 5 inches away.
Well, like that stone died.
Look,
That stone died.
I understand.
Yeah.
The other stone was going to be as close
Yeah.
as physically possible.
He's really trying to go in
So,
with some
5,
shenanigans.
6 and a quarter.
It's definitely not legal, but if he pulls out this random shit, I guess I'll give it to him.
No, you gotta hit him first.
Is 9, 11,
And that goes to 8. Plus
11.
for being in the back guard.
11, 11. Stone.
Just roll. Just roll.
Yeah.
You're probably gonna hit.
Yeah. No, I don't think I have range to that stone.
Okay, just roll. See what happens.
I don't think I have range to that stone, so there's no point.
You already said that you're forcing the power attack girl.
What's your strength?
11,
Strength goes to 11.
5 and a half.
So just
Is there?
you deviate if you miss.
You deviate, you can still land on P Kaya. That's your.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
I'll
go,
probably
go for the deviation.
All right. So he will hit. He'll boost it her.
First you have to hit.
Primal.
With primal, you need a 3.
Boosted him.
Hit.
Hits.
Hits.
Back.
Strength check. Opposed strength check. So roll 2 dice. You're good. So you
Throwing.
got 3 Kaya.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be, yeah, you're within range.
Yeah. No, the stone.
Does that count for guard dog? It's a
No.
melee attack, right?
No. I'm throwing it at.
He's throwing it at the stone.
Stone? Okay.
Yeah. So it's gonna go to the stone and it's gonna scatter.
Okay. You are outside of range of the stone.
Yeah, so deviate
Sorry.
deviates from there.
If I throw it at Kaya, I hit this guy.
No. Just choose a target within range, or whatever, and shoot at it.
Okay. If I throw it at Kaya,
You have to
I hit that guy.
John, you have to deviate first.
If I throw it at that guy, I fucking.
Okay, so throw it to Kaya.
John's
No.
like, this is the worst idea for drunk people to do. Fucking two-handed throws.
I can't do it when I'm sober.
Yeah.
No. Slam is easier.
Until it hits a like-sized model, which is small base.
No, throws ignore.
Smaller base. Smaller base.
Shane, it's smaller base. You have to deviate. You have to deviate first, and then you draw a straight line to that deviation. If you contact any models that you're same base size,
How about you just jump over range of the model? Okay, so you're targeting this stone
And I can't.
then? Okay, so deviate.
it only deviates D3. D3 inches. Nope.
Well, apparently I've been doing throws all wrong. I don't know how to throw.
My bad.
You've lost every
this thing
game
should
for
have
the last 3
been
years.
there, and I would have been in.
Sounds like it.
You understand what I'm saying?
But it's not. Your
not.
Corex moved and activated.
What?
Shit happened.
And it's not.
John?
And
Jordan?
it's not.
Camera right here.
Throw that model.
Yeah, what do you mean? That's us.
Yeah. Hey, how's it going?
You didn't know you were on the camera?
Who's on here?
Glorp, we have Glorp here.
Okay, so you missed.
We actually have 4. We had 7 at one point, but they probably got fed up with our retarded drunk people.
It's
That's a
gonna
good
go
call.
D3.
It was
from
probably a
that.
good idea.
Okay, computer.
Is this
Do we
circle
not have,
circle?
do we still not have sound?
So 3, 1 inch. 3?
Does this sound okay? I think it's okay.
It's a good setup, actually. It's really good.
Yeah, it's badass.
Yeah.
It's
They need
this
the light
board.
because it's really dark.
Well, another one. Yeah, they need that big back one that they had in Kingston.
She moves,
But it's directly on top of her. So
Oh,
give me
sure.
another direction.
what distance will give her the least amount of.
It's directly on top of her, so I need another direction. No. She's gonna go there, and she's gonna land directly in the trench.
Whatever. Either way, she's knocked down. I don't
No,
care.
Oh, trench damage.
Like, none of that matters.
Trench damage. Trench damage.
Nice damage.
She does take collateral damage.
Stone takes 3. Dies.
Sure.
Power 11 plus that, yes, it dies.
Doesn't take any damage yet.
It's collateral, so yes, it dies. I rolled a 12.
Go.
11 plus 12 is 24.
Okay, go.
24 is more than.
Yeah, that's 18.
23.
That's 6
They killed
damage.
it. Yes. The stone is dead.
Fucking Shane. Don't worry about it, Shane. Just listen to him. He's got-
Kaya takes a power 11. To your 4.
So 5 damage.
11, 22, 20 to your 4. What's her armor? 6 to your 4.
6 to my 4?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna
And 6 of damage.
I
And she's knocked down.
6 damage. Knocked down. Okay, go.
I guess it's gonna charge a trigger. I'm here watching stuff.
haven't
Thanks, Clark.
activated
Appreciate it.
I'm pretty sure they're about feeling loose because they don't have a Throg.
Yeah. I mean, if you had a Throg, then
Throg's like 2016. Throg life.
I'll Throg life.
Kruger will roll 60 here.
So there, I think the Iron Gauntlet streams at 8 a.m. Right?
I'm gonna be asleep.
Yeah, most likely I will be too.
I
Well,
almost made it though.
hopefully.
Even 24.
What?
24
24?
out of 88.
I know. I told you that.
That's like the best tournament ever.
It's fucking amazing.
What's that? Sweet machine?
Yeah, I saw
No, Chris placing 24th out of 88.
you some
Great job. Great job. The Masters today.
Yours, Tucker?
Tomorrow will also be the Masters finals. I believe they're starting at noon.
Oh yeah.
Top 8.
My ass off. I did not care about win or lose. It was so janky and
Pretty much a whole bunch of hordes.
hilarious.
In the top 8.
Usually 7-minute turns.
There's only one Signar player. A couple trolls, a couple Signar, a couple Circle.
Yeah. Mark 1 when Guardians are awesome.
Yeah, G and I did. We did 4 streams when we were doing the Journeyman series, where we did them in hardcore, so 7-minute clocks. But G likes to like mess with shit like that.
It's your druids. I don't want to engage them. Like this, not engaging, not in melee with anything. So just engaging Kaya.
Just engaging Kaya.
Just out of melee with him. You understand?
Okay, so like that.
Just
Yeah. I was overloaded on.
Looks like he's gonna shoot Kaya 3 times.
Such that I wasn't engaging him.
I started playing Grace Fade in like 4
His arc is like that, so you're okay.
No, it's my arc.
Quite got the.
I don't want to be within 2 of him.
You know what? I try to do it.
Oh, yeah.
But
Right?
I have wax and
I'm doing one of these.
The
Like
way to do it
my
is you,
melee is gonna be one of these.
So what I'll do is I'll put it
Okay,
up.
so like
And
that,
I'll-
so you're not engaging a jerk.
You just
get
gotta
it,
do that
but you're
curl.
still outside of 2
He
inches.
looks
Gotta
forward
dedicate
this way.
yourself to the curl.
He's
you gotta work
doing
on the
that.
curl.
Dedication.
He's looking this way.
But you're still engaged, you're still being engaged, so you still can't make a range attack.
Oh, that's right.
So you want to move like that, so you're not engaging.
Captain Haddock. An alcoholic by trade.
Oh, I forgot.
That's right.
And sea captain.
And local sea captain.
Captain Haddock.
And
On
Bur-
board.
burger
This is-
vulture.
This is the 3rd challenge of the evening for Captain Haddock.
Yeah.
Who's
He cha-
what? Is anyone watching?
Yeah, we got
4
Glorp.
viewers.
Glorp's been on here for
From Glorp.
Glorp.
Where are you from?
and we've had a couple
Glorp
people
actually
in.
is a regular viewer of the Moose Machine. We're not really sure where he's from, but he shows up quite
Yeah,
often.
I have seen
You
his
should use the
username.
Gorax through Kaya.
What?
Where's Glorp thrown?
Oh yeah,
Hey
I know
Glorp.
full
Glorp.
stack. I haven't done it.
We don't know.
We
don't know.
I'd like to know.
That's okay. I imagine it's not our time zone.
But they're
No,
commenting right now.
I moved and turned.
No,
You're
I
watching
mean,
stuff.
I imagine it's not 4 a.m. for him.
This is awesome. This is really
4:30,
actually really
yeah.
awesome. Watching a practice circle player play a really, really drunken circle player. And
Oh, they're both
No,
drunk.
both
One's
drunk.
way more drunk.
One's way.
Good morning, epic fail.
Yes.
Florida. Which side of Florida? Atlantic or
Realistically,
What?
right there.
Florida's on the Atlantic.
or Caribbean?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, same time zone.
Move.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, you should go to bed. Or
Same time zone. I woke up at 1 though. All right, fair enough.
okay,
As you do.
so you probably
Fair
yeah,
enough,
it's fair.
That's the thing.
Epic flail, Tom. Good morning. No, hi.
Epic Fail is another podcast.
Is
Good
that
day.
is that
Good day,
Epic
Tom.
Flail?
That'll be Epic
Are
Fail.
you from the Epic Flail podcast?
They may be restreamed.
Welcome, welcome.
Shane says hello.
Chain.
What's up, my niggas?
Wow, you can't say this. No,
Not without a neck tattoo.
not
sir.
in the Canadian.
Not without a neck tattoo.
Not in Canada, you can't say that.
So sometimes
Why
shit
didn't-
happens. Okay.
Sometimes
say eye
you
patches?
get drunk, it's 4 in the morning, you end up with a neck tattoo.
What?
Yes.
I don't know what
Eye patches?
So
Honey, I came
it looks
home,
like
neck tattoo.
he's
Okay.
measuring. No, he's gonna.
Should be 13.
He's trying to shoot Kaya. Or did you do that already?
Is he one model left? Is that what's
He's a
happening?
Gorax. He two-handed through a stone, knocked down Kaya.
Okay.
Yes.
What? What's he measuring?
I don't know.
Stuff and
TK?
things.
He's gonna.
Lots.
Something with all of his ruler.
8.
Shane's done that thing where he puts
Cool.
Shadow pack.
Kruger.
Shadow pack up.
Right
Kruger
up
is
front
going
with
to
no
do that before he does this.
Okay.
So you did move your inventory
That's
before
down.
sitting outside
I was knock it down and move it a little bit so I can do the thing I wanted to do.
literally looking at
It's
it.
called the Drunken Fist of God.
So,
Shane, stop trying to make a real game.
my TK money.
He fucking moved his Kruger forward.
He was out. He was out. I know.
Watch,
He was out. He was
Move
out.
6. Cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Whatever it was.
Just
Right?
put your
We
hand up and ask
agreed
for
that I
judge.
had range.
It's clear like 3 inches away from where he was.
Outside of their melee range, you have to be over here. Which
Yes.
you are going to be
Which is
outside of
fine.
Put
Before
your
I do
hand up
that,
and shout for judge. And wait.
That's
TK
trying to
gets punched.
rules lawyer this.
Put your hand up. and
Rules
shout.
lawyer.
Oh, this is awful.
Look at myself too.
You're asleep.
This is awful.
There is no rule.
Within 5.
You are playing Captain Attic.
Hey, Glor from Florida. What's going on today?
So you start here, right? So that was where your model started.
No,
Let's
I
get some more
started back
comments
here.
on this
They're about
stream.
20 seconds behind.
Yes. I just walked my full.
So you walk 6. Wait. Okay.
An epic flail. What's going on? Where are you from?
No.
It's not 5 in the morning.
So 6.
It cannot be.
Okay.
Epic,
4:35.
Epic Flail is
East Coast
What are you
time.
UK guys.
doing up at 4:30 in the morning? Like, oh, I've got my bag. I'm ready to play. What are you guys doing? This is when I come to get my points. It's at 4:30 in the morning.
You get woken up with a crazy shit?
My whole intention was to manufacture
Talk about it.
his shots onto her and
talk
his
about
shots onto her.
Intensity is that like
So
Epic Flail's
I
on.
love
move him, move him,
So you're out.
right, within 5, which we did. Did we not manufacture that?
Oh, they're pretty.
I don't even know at this point.
How come they were out? She can't leave room. How come they were out?
If it doesn't happen, it doesn't matter.
And she didn't know where his hotel room was.
If not, I will TK him for 2.
She came in.
Jordan leaves? No, Jordan's right there.
I thought she came in and like saw him already. and-
He's intense.
You're playing this game.
You
Everything is moved. He was outside of 5, and now he's within 5.
Shane,
Supposed to work together.
it's not the end of the world.
No.
If John kills you.
And now he is, and now
just win
Oh,
the game,
England.
I'll
He's gonna
screw
lose
you.
Welcome, chap.
Calm down.
It's good to see you.
Yes, no?
English people watching this game.
Yeah, that's Epic Flail.
Yeah.
Podcast.
TKs
Okay.
himself to within 5.
I don't know why they're watching
Not
ours,
touching
but
anything.
welcome.
Well, it's 9 a.m.
Fucking embarrassing.
30 a.m. So.
It's 9 a.m.
Cool.
They're watching the stream.
Yeah.
It's a horrible thing to do at 9 a.m. because you're watching the 4:30 in the morning stream.
Yeah, we're 4:30. We're fucking drunk as tired as shit.
Just within range, not touching.
John's been challenging people all
oi.
night.
Knock down Kaya.
John's been challenging people
Hits.
since like
His
11,
3.
Yeah.
and every time somebody loses, you're
Right.
drinking.
He just throws the models around and eventually Kruger's in range.
It's kind of a bully, actually.
He's really just bullying him.
Yeah.
You're going to get,
He's bullying you. You shouldn't take that.
your armor 14.
Fuck, I tried just pushing him away, but it didn't work.
Can you just slap him?
You know, banging on the door because actually Mark had my room key.
You keep trying to turn this into a serious game. This may or may not be a problem.
Yeah.
Stop making
I don't know if we were playing serious games at 4:30 in the
You
morning.
just put your beer down.
He's been challenging.
Why is this bottle of
couple
vodka
of
not
like,
visible?
let's put it on the stream.
Oh, there's clearly beer
I'm
in
putting it
the
on the
shot,
stream.
so
We're
it's
gonna.
okay.
We got 2 guys watching with us. One's in England.
Yeah.
One's in Florida.
He's a mank, I bet.
And it's like the worst fucking games.
Jordan's ham.
Jordan's just throwing bottles, or John's just throwing bottles around.
Jordan ham.
Close.
Like instead of rolling, he just throws the model.
Fuck you guys, man.
Fuck you guys.
8. Tier 3 if you're on a transfer.
At least he's Captain Haddock.
George already did.
Takes 8.
Jack,
Next
Jack
one
Mouse Nancy didn't know
is,
that.
No, we were
Did you
talking.
start
We
this
had
game?
some. We had some. What?
Sorry, it says Jordan in the feed on the
Yeah, when he was
website.
playing.
And now
Come
he's going Shane.
on.
Yeah, you want me to change it?
No, it's fine.
Shane's.
No,
Shane's.
Jordan's still playing. Really.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Channeling.
I'll offset myself for him.
Jordan is.
Did you get a
Shane
little
is
bit on
channeling
your
Jordan
shoe?
with his
I'm sorry.
crush. He's pretty much just playing like you would.
So Jordan originally playing this game.
So what's
He's now sitting.
Let's not fucking take that matchup.
Yelling about
like,
E-Thanks.
all day. Give me that same
Oh, there's Marc
game.
Andre.
So you can't overlap bases.
Mark, are you gonna do the Iron Gauntlet commentary at 8 in the morning? So 3.5 hours from now, we'll have Marc Andre
Remember
doing
when
some
I
legitimate
described
commentary,
The intensity of the situation.
not this embarrassment.
That's why.
With a good game of Cricks on Cricks.
came down with an entire.
And wait, noon? What's noon from now?
You said that's why he's here in the morning.
Freaking 4:30. 7 hours. We'll have Masters finals.
It's over. What?
Shane shook his hand.
Shane was not even watching.
So
Give me some meat bags, man. Let's go.
to shooter,
I think the next opponent up.
So I got Kaya knocked down. And I
Marc-Andre.
And it's a heave, high, coming down the plains, stealing wheat and barley and all the other grains. And it's a ho, hey, hi, farmers by your doors when you see the